Hi, I'm Simon Dryden, the race director of the SACA race. One of the really hard things you get to do as a race director is you sometimes have to make the hard calls. And it's with that in mind, looking at the forecast, talking to the Bureau, getting advice from various computer models, it has been decided that we will postpone tomorrow's start. To make sure that we start the fleet in a safe way, we will be re-looking at the weather during the day tomorrow, and we will make an announcement tomorrow afternoon with a new start time.
Well, I think it's probably in hindsight tomorrow, when it blows 40 knots out here, we'll probably say that was the right decision.
Well, I'm not really that fussed. 40 to 50 knots isn't really something I want on the first night out there. So I think it's been a good decision by the race organisers. All the boats are all fully loaded. Means that it's going to be breakages, and it's really going to be bad if if boats have to pull out or get repairs so early into the race.
I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed. I was looking forward to a breezy start. It was looking good for our boat, but I understand the reasons for having a delay and support the organising committee and their decision. But I was pretty interested in that breeze for our boat.
I have heard the news. It's a tough decision, but I think it's the right one. Yeah.
Honestly, we sort of expected it, and I'm not surprised at all. And it's common sense.
Look, from a perspective I suppose it's yacht racing. From that perspective, there's a little bit of disappointment, and there was a lot of build-up for tomorrow's start, but we've all been watching it with eagle eyes, and there's absolutely no surprise.
That straight's always to be respected, and I think by the time we got around Wilson's Prom, we'd have a fair bit on, so I think it's great. Yeah, it's really good.
Well, we're a little bit disappointed. We've got a lot of friends and family over here, so we're really hoping to get them to see us off, but it is what it is, and we're pretty happy that the boat's going to be in a lot better shape after Bass Strait, so that's one good note. But it throws out a whole new set of questions now, I guess. So.
I had sent the forecast to some really good sailing friends in the UK, who I know well and did the Sydney Hobart with me this year, and they said, you shouldn't be starting, but if you do, go through the start line and go back to the marina and wait for a couple of days. So I said to Ray an hour ago that it was a good sound decision for everybody, and I welcome it.
Yeah, a little disappointing, but at the end of the day, the race committee's got decisions to make, and we appreciate the decision, so it is what it is.
I don't think they really had a choice. They wouldn't want a disaster on the first night of a 5,500 mile yacht race, so it was expected. So I think it's a good call.
I think it's good that it's been delayed. Not so much from the weather, that is not a problem for us, but just the very fact that it's been a fairly stressful period getting the boat ready for the race, and now to have that actual day free gives us a bit of time to literally just sit and relax and take it all in before we actually get going.
Unfortunately, with the postponement of tomorrow's race, our celebrations of the start are not going to happen as planned, but we always have a fallback plan. The Navy Jazz Band Quintet is going to come to Blairgowrie Yacht Squadron tomorrow instead of performing on the Portsea Pier, and are currently negotiating to see whether the Roulettes will come over Blairgowrie instead of the Portsea Pier. I have not been able to contact the Young Endeavour at this stage, but as they are on a journey from Melbourne to Eden and had planned to come in just for our start, it is doubtful whether the Young Endeavour can delay for another 24 hours, but they're going to experience the conditions at which our competitors would have got had they started. So it's going to be interesting for the young people on the Young Endeavour. But tomorrow's another day, and we'll have another great time here at Blairgowrie.